So you've evolved past touching yourself, or even never struggled with it. Congratulations. Most men never get this far. But here's the real battle. Women, you are a focused, disciplined person, and you've stacked a few weeks, maybe even months, of retention. You are an individual who knows semen retention is good for you, like leveling up yourself, or following God more, or female attraction. I don't have to tell you about all that. But then that girl texts you, gives you a late-night call, or even gets close, then, boom, relapse. This video isn't for beginners. It's for the few who've evolved past the screen, but still struggle with that feminine pull. And I get it, especially when you are in your lonely building phase, where you don't want many distractions, because you want to build yourself first. So this will be a raw, grounded video meant to level up men who are done with the basics. Think of it like a locker room conversation with a sharp older brother who's walked the road and still walks it. You're not here for surface talk. You're here for some game, for something that actually changes the way you carry yourself around women without feeling you need to relapse around her. I'll divide this video to 3 segments for you to easily understand. Part 1 will be the essence true retention. Part 2 will be the female energy that breaks men. And Part 3 will be the how to walk with women and still hold power without relapsing. So let's get started with Part 1, the essence of semen retention. Just because you don't watch porn or having been retaining for a while doesn't mean you're invincible. Retention isn't just about resisting the urge. It's also about protecting your energy. And there is a couple of reasons for that. But the most important essence of semen retention is to grow your faith. A lot of gurus cry a lot about female attraction, but that is a small reason for you to hold your energy. It's about tuning to the frequency of God when you are holding your seed. You see, your seed is like royalty, but most men are walking around with king energy and peasant boundaries. What makes you vulnerable now is not what used to. It's subtle. It's her touch. It's her energy. And if you don't learn how to transmute that tension, you'll always give it back to her. And by the way, a woman doesn't have to sleep with you to drain you. Sometimes she just has to make you chase, but you have to transmute that energy the Napoleon Hill way, which I will share with you in Part 3 of the video, so stick along. Part 2 is the female energy that breaks men. There's a certain woman who knows how to tap into your masculine hunger without ever touching you. She looks at you a certain way, laughs a little too long. She knows to call you at night, and the moment you feel you're in control, she owns you. Why? Because it plays to your mind. You tend to get flashes of what could happen, yet you know you are on semen retention, and you don't want to deal with that. Especially when you are on retention, you will have females checking you out. You walk into a room and they can feel it. Your eyes lock and something primal wakes up. But if your identity isn't grounded, you will cave in, not by lust, but by approval. And by the way, the goal isn't to avoid women. The goal is to stop being shaped by their presence. Part 3 is how to walk with women and still hold power. This is the most important part, and here it is. You don't beat this by hiding. You beat this by mastering polarity. You walk into a room knowing you're the prize. You let her laugh, flirt, lean in, and you stay grounded. Why? Because your seed belongs to your mission. Napoleon Hill believed sexual energy fuels passion, drive, and ambition. When a man channels that same intensity into his goals, business, or art instead of physical expression, it becomes a powerful force for achievement, charisma, and greatness. If she wants to orbit around that, cool. If not, you're still building. You've got to keep your spiritual testosterone intact. That means you don't make plans around her whims. You don't explain your celibacy like it's a phase. You don't try to impress. Your presence is already the impression. The energy she feels from you, it's not sexual tension. It's stored purpose. And unless she's part of your assignment, she can't have access to it. Retention is about dominion. It's about holding the flame and not letting the wind of desire blow it out. She respects that, even if she doesn't admit it. So this is my final word. You've made it this far because you've chosen a path 99% of men avoid. Now you've got to build the frame to walk among women without folding. You don't hate them. You just don't submit to the energy. You've got things to build. You've got a legacy to write. And by the way, if you're still watching up to this point, I just want to say I love you. This was The Anointed, and I'll see you in the next video.